Empty house, full of emotions? How to sell a vacant San Diego home when divorcing. Just because the house is empty doesn't mean you've moved on. Selling it can be one of the hardest parts of the process, whether that means letting go emotionally, finalizing legal details, or handling the finances of it all. Hi, I'm Melina Rissone, associate broker and real estate collaboration specialist for divorce, based right here in San Diego. And in today's video, we're unpacking one of the most overlooked parts of the divorce process. What happens when the home is empty, but the emotions aren't? Whether you've already moved out or you're just starting to talk about selling, this video will walk you through what you need to know to protect your peace, your property, and your future. Make sure to subscribe and stick around to the end, and I'll share how you can get a professional home evaluation report for free, plus a strategy to sell with less stress and more clarity. Let's get started. The furniture may be gone, but the emotional weight often remains, and it can quietly hold you back. An empty home doesn't mean the story's over. For many divorcing couples, walking through a vacant space brings back memories, routines, and regrets that are hard to ignore. I've seen people postpone the sale for months simply because they couldn't face the silence inside those walls. In San Diego, where families often stay in the home for generations, that emotional attachment runs deep. Acknowledging it isn't a weakness, it's a strength. It allows for clearer decisions. Simple closure practices like writing a goodbye letter or picturing your next chapter aren't just emotional exercises. They help create space for thoughtful, forward-focused choice. Because when your mind is clear, your next move becomes easier to make. Think the house is solely yours because your name is on the deed? Think again. California law may say otherwise. In California, the marital home is usually considered community property. That means both spouses have legal ownership, even if only one name appears on the title. Courts generally expect the home to be sold, refinanced, or equitably divided. And if the property just sits empty, that's when equity can shrink, responsibilities get murky, and legal complications begin to grow. Here's a financial detail many couples miss. If you sell the home before the divorce is finalized and you still qualified as a married couple filing jointly, you may be able to claim the full $500,000 capital gains exclusion. After divorce, that number typically drops to $250,000 per person, assuming you meet IRS residency and ownership rules. Missing this timing can mean leaving money on the table. That's why it's essential to have clear written agreement about who's covering the mortgage, insurance, and taxes. For that, you'll need a neutral, experienced real estate broker like me to guide you through your options or connect you with a legal or tax professional who's perfectly suited to your needs. And I can certainly recommend someone there for you. A vacant home may seem quiet or harmless, but it can drain your equity, and some couples don't realize it until it's too late. While the home may be empty, the responsibility and bills still remain. Many insurance providers reduce or void coverage on properties left vacant for more than 30 days, unless you've notified them or added a vacancy endorsement. That means a minor water leak, pest issue, or break-in could result in thousands of dollars in uninsured damage. And beyond the physical risk, there's buyer perception. In a competitive market like San Diego, overgrown landscaping, stale air, and burned-out porch lights can make a property feel neglected. That alone can reduce offers by tens of thousands at times. To protect the home's value, it needs to be maintained, secured, and routinely checked until closing. That might include hiring a landscaper, splitting utility and upkeep costs, or scheduling weekly property visits. If those steps are skipped, a valuable asset can quickly turn into a costly liability. If you're dealing with a vacant marital home and want to protect your equity, start with a clear strategy. I offer personalized home valuation reports to help you understand where you stand and what to do next. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe. Buyers aren't looking for a house, they're looking for a feeling, and empty rooms rarely deliver it. Selling a vacant home often means battling the cold, disconnected impression buyers feel the moment they walk through the door. That's why smart staging is one of the most effective tools in real estate. Even partial staging that focuses on key areas like the living room, kitchen, and primary bedroom can significantly reduce time on the market and increase your sales price. If furnishing the home isn't feasible, virtual staging can be an effective alternative. Digital renderings help buyers imagine the space as their own without the expense of physical furniture. Simple updates like fresh paint, updated lighting, and clean neutral decor also make for a strong impact. The goal is to help buyers focus on what's possible, not what's missing or what used to be. When a divorcing couple is selling a home, communication can get difficult. A qualified agent does more than just list the property for you. They manage expectations, coordinate timelines, and handle logistics. I use structured tools like separate email updates and clearly documented milestones to ensure both parties stay informed without requiring direct interaction. This approach helps reduce misunderstandings, avoid delays, and keep the process on track. Experience with divorce related transactions also means understanding legal timelines, title concerns, and how to support emotionally neutral decision making. Working with a divorce trained real estate professional like myself brings structure, professionalism, and support to what can otherwise be a complex and emotionally charged situation. The house may be empty, but this is where your next chapter begins. Selling a vacant marital home isn't just about closing a real estate deal. It's about making sure you're not carrying emotional or financial baggage into the next phase of your life. From understanding California's property laws to preparing the home for sale, every decision you make now affects your peace of mind and your financial future. Don't leave it up to chance. If you're going through a divorce in San Diego and facing the decision to sell a vacant home, I can help guide you through it with clarity, with fairness, and with real support every step of the way. Reach out using the link in the description for a private consultation or to get started with a free home valuation report. If you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe, give it a like, and share it with anyone who might benefit. For more expert guidance on real estate transitions, especially for those navigating divorce, stay tuned to the channel. I post weekly videos covering everything you need to know about real estate here in San Diego. I'm Melina Rissone with Coldwell Banker West, San Diego, and I'll see you in the next video.